they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So if you guys seen the last video, you guys know SOB Rick came, swooped up the notch back, the wide body notch, let's not get those two confused. Came and picked up the wide body notch, aka the drift notch, the skid coupe, whatever we want to end up calling it. But he came and picked that thing up. I wanted him to go over it, get it up, start tightening things up because I think the suspension's loose. It just feels a little funny. So he's been over there examining it. I called him this morning like, hey, yo, what's good, bro? How we looking? He said, shit, over here working on your piece of shit ass car. And I was like, damn, that must sound like bad news. He was like, bruh, I ain't never seen this before, but we ain't gonna say what it is. We're gonna go over there and y'all gonna see. So today we're pretty much accessing the damage and seeing how much of a buck this thing is. We already knew it was a bucket. We knew this thing was clapped out, but I had no like resentment on it because I was like, whatever, regardless of what it is, I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna send it. So anything that was done, I already knew that I can rework and have made new, whether the frame was dented or whatever. I could pull that and get it all situated. But today we're going to be getting a better idea on how bad and how clapped out this thing was. I've actually found the old owner. People were sending me videos like this thing was a sideshow ripper. This thing was doing donuts and intersections. I'm like, oh my God, there's no way this car hasn't been crashed into a curve. Like, it was literally a fucking swing bucket. Like, that's what it was. So yeah, today we access the damage. So anywho, let me get ready to go head out to SOB Rick's and figure out what we need to do and how. I'm not looking forward to the news, but that's all we can do.
It's different when your girl drives it than when you drive it.
Oh yeah, I'm in the Undo. They don't know it's me.
Oh, there she is. They cut the studs and the factory one.
Really?
Yeah, and then the ones in the rear are stripped too. Like if you look at the threads, they're kind of like rounded and gouged. Like right here is not much left. Over here, your really bad ones on the other side though.
Yeah, they had these hella tight.
Yeah, they literally
They impacted them.
overly impact. Look, they stretched it in. Yeah, you see the thread falling off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all gouged and shit too. These are metric M14s by 1.5.
With these
Those, yeah. So I had to use my metric one.
whatever, they coming off. We don't need them.
Yeah. But you see the two Heinz back there. This one right here. Watch, I can.
Oh, it was all loose.
Yeah, so it was loose like this. So when you got all that
Oh
implant.
yeah. See the tie rod flex.
Yeah, so we'll jam that back down. So you have a mount right here for this brake line.
Other side they chopped it.
That's what holding the K member on. What's that right there? You can put about a penny underneath there, right?
Is it loose?
Yeah.
It's not tight?
Not tight at all.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
So K member loose.
So this brake line, you can already top tell it's been twisted and
Oh yeah.
they
bent it to get it out the way.
But this right here, that's even bad. And then same thing was with this side. So this was loose, it was even looser than that, but
Lower control arms actually don't look bent.
you can't really tell right now, but I guarantee you put a stack them on a flat table or something like that if we took them off.
Don't say that because we don't send it.
I don't think they shimmed this correctly. I bet you, because those shims, they should be way like snugger together.
Snugger together?
Snugger together, yeah.
On the back Heim joint back there?
Yeah. This ain't too bad. They do too much on that. But I was looking at like the caster adjustment, like why is this side all the way back and then this side's not?
I don't think it ever got really aligned though.
Nah, they just slammed all the camber on it and then didn't even see like they're trying to like the plates are automatically symmetrical, right? They're already centered because of how the strut is. So both these should be both should be equal. Just like these, all three of these should be equal. So when they pulled it back, they pulled just this one, let this one go forward. So now your caster is kind of like
push the almost like towing the caster forward.
Towing the caster, yeah. So that's bad. But I mean, that's all alignment shit, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad. Torque boxes are not bad, but they are starting to, at the very top,
Separate.
starting to separate.
I got the torque box reinforcement kit for it.
That does need to go on.
Yeah, I got that.
It's not ripped yet though, so that's
Okay.
good. So long
Only thing is, since I'm doing the torque arm and the panhard bar,
that'll eliminate.
I can't do the torque box reinforcement. I don't think.
You don't need it because, like I said, you can eliminate the upper control arms at that point.
All right.
And
Well, I'm
you
gonna
can
still weld
lower-
them in.
You can put the lower plates on.
I'm gonna do the plates that go behind the seats on the inside.
Instead of lower ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do those ones. You're missing a sway bar bolt back here. Let me go get my list.
This fool. Let me go get my list.
I didn't even start on like the motor shit. This is just all like, what we talked about as far as what would it take to be, on the track cool.
I mean, at least we got a new gas tank back here.
New gas tank that didn't fully seat that either. Like one of the
Everything's on here is like,
half seated, yeah.
bruh, it's for show a sideshow buck. Oh, bruh, the lower control arm?
No, that's
or the
sway
fucking,
bar.
yeah.
But this lower control arm looks like it's not even all that tight. Like it's not fully tight. You don't need these quad shock mounts anymore because with the lower control arms and shit, you don't need quad shocks.
Is this the same arm that I have on mine?
Nah, these aren't they're Maximum Motorsports, but these are like the cheap street ones.
These aren't the heavy duty one.
Nah, so they got urethane and urethane.
Okay.
So you're supposed to have like, I think it's a Heim on this side.
Might order that, swap that out. Good shit. I mean,
Another thing too that they did that was kind of fucked up too, you have Chrysler mufflers on here. Can't make this shit up. And they put a true dual exhaust. So you have no scavenging. There's no...
oh, from the X Piper H?
Another thing too is the passenger side O2 sensor is not plugged in. And they know it's not plugged in because they zip tied it, the strap. And my thoughts are, when they did the tuck, they probably couldn't get that part of the O2 sensor harness over. And they ran it all shitty too. But once you do the Holly, it's only one wideband, so you can pick and choose whatever fucking side you want. Bushings are
Shot.
yeah, they're not that great. And then also how they did the exhaust. If you roll, I'll take a picture. I'll roll back underneath there, but nigga, they hammered the upper control arm, and that's probably why your shit is probably to one side to the other. Because if I'll go take a picture.
I told y'all it was a buck, man.
Man, they hammered that shit.
Well, lucky for us, we're not gonna be using the upper arms because of the torque arm. So,
But you may have to cut that exhaust out.
well, with the torque arm,
It's not the torque arm, it's the panhard bar that causes the issue.
no, it's the torque arm.
Panhard bar too.
Nah, because I have my current exhaust works with the panhard bar on my other
That's
coupe.
factory exhaust, Mike. They cut
It's
this
not.
shit up.
I'm talking about on my car, my coupe. We had the bolt-on exhaust. We had to chop it and move it a little bit to get over the axle because of the panhard. But with the torque arm,
This exhaust is even more fucked up because if they had to,
nigga, you think I'm keeping this?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying.
This ain't staying.
Well, we both agreeing to disagree to agree.
Yeah, this is for show going. This is not staying.
Oh, let me show you with the motor thing. So you should not be able. This should not move.
It's just going up. It's off the jack stands.
No, but watch the motor come down when I jack it down because you watch the car come with it. Watch the motor by itself.
That little thoop.
Yeah.
I think that's that. I literally think that's because that's loose.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this shit. That was scaring me when I jacked it up. I was like, please.
Like, why is this nigga's motor?
Please don't let this fucking thing
My man's got the creeper. That's how you know he legit. Say that back.
My back's shot. That ain't saving shit. I'm just trying to not get that wet. That's what she said.
That's what she said. I mean, at least the lower control arms, they spaced them like evenly, like with the spacers.
Yeah, but my concern is that they didn't put enough there and they crunched it, torquing it
Oh, to
compensate for it because
Yeah.
the shims are supposed to be so tight that you have to like kind of bang them in. When they did the tank, they put the new tank to the fucking fuel filter. All that was new, but this is what I was talking about right here. They literally bent the control arms just to get the exhaust in when it should have been the other way around. And I think that's what's causing the differential to kind of shift a little bit. But that bolt's not seated. That bolt's not seated. And then your Daimler Chrysler Fauer mufflers, because you know these are probably constructed in Germany. And the true dual exhaust.
And then these are the big ass cuts we were talking about for the frame. I mean, this ain't that bad.
Nah, like I said, he stitched that back up.
don't think it's bad enough to where it's like, all right, it's an issue. It's literally just because it's separated right here, but that's literally like a little. That's like a little piece of. Yeah, it's like a little piece.
Yeah, like I said, this is all stuff that he can tack in there. He may be able to do it with the suspension in there. I don't know. But
Man, we put a little piece right here. Wham, wham. Close this back up.
Yeah, and then just I would have him seam this all right here because those are supposed to be pinch welder behind the undercoating.
Yeah.
So I have him seam these two right here back up, but he probably will need to trim this just a smidge and then seam it. Another concern too. Look, they did that third brake line.
Hella close to the exhaust.
Yeah, the whole exhaust just needs to go. Like it's all stupid.
Yeah, this exhaust ain't gonna be on here.
Yeah, it's all stupid. I mean, A for effort.
All right, Rick's about to start pretty much degreasing this and pulling apart so we can start cleaning it up. You can see the lower intake looks like literally like caca. So we're just gonna pull all this off, get it cleaned up and painted, start cleaning this up, at least getting it looking a little bit presentable. That way, when the holly and everything goes on here, you know, we can go from there cleaning it up. Still indecisive on to go LS or to just keep this.
The nigga saw
Rick's
351 last night.
Rick's literally like trying to talk me to a 351. I talked to Edgar at 650. He said the same thing about the 351. So I'm like,
It's not a bad choice.
351, 12 pounds. It's like,
You saw the video, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he stock bottom.
351 is like the Ford LS.
I mean, it's equivalent to it.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to compare an LS to. Unfortunately, like.
That's what Black Aaron calling.
Yeah, he wanted to know what's up.
What up, Blood?
What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying? Over here smoking with SOB Rick.
Oh, shit. That down there.
Oh, this
Nah, nigga, you know damn well I ain't over here blowing down.
Oh, I got a replacement motor right here. There we go with that again. This will net you some money back when you swap these out for those other injectors.
24 pounders.
Yeah.
Is it a 24 pound mass airflow or no?
Probably not. Looks like a factory. It's a factory one, so probably not.
Nope, factory Ford.
I highly doubt it's been recalibrated.
That's what I was asking if it was for the map. The pole buck probably running rich and shit.
Well, I know it's running fucked up because, like I said, only one of the O2 sensors is plugged in.
Yeah,
So
poor car.
It ain't, definitely ain't working A1. The map sensor should be sitting up, not sideways, but whatever. I mean, I guess
Wire tuck.
Yeah,
Just
right.
tuck it right behind the intake.
Those are supposed to point up, but whatever. Moment of truth, right? About to see if we got some rockers.
Right, see if some rockers in this thing. The more we take this apart, the more I'm like, it's just LS swap it. One and done. One and done.
How about this one back here? Wasn't even tight.
There's been hella loose stuff on here. Suspension, intake stuff, fuel stuff. We can't be surprised. Oh, there's a cooling leak.
It is. You see a drip?
Yeah, I see a puddle right here.
Oh, the one I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Hum. Are we gonna have roll rockers or not?
Nope. Stock valve springs too?
All of it. I mean, looks like these might have been touched. Look, it's got new valve seals in there.
You can see right here too. Header bolts are backed out on that one, and this one. Go ahead, slow motion. Yeah, you can tell the gem nuts aren't locked in. So the arm is moving, and I can see over here by the Heim joints, it's like slipping back and forth.
Feedback hard.
Yeah, you can feel it when you're driving. Yeah.
It's gonna be like this. It's ugly.
All right, this thing all degreased.
It's not even locked down. Look.
Dude, ain't nothing has been tight on here, bruh. Look,
That makes my job easy.
look at that. Literally everything's been loose. Bolt check.
Man.
Let's get out here with an end pack and just start hitting shit. Look how loose this K member is. Hit that thing. Other one. You wonder why the K member moving.
Yeah. We found out why. I mean, this is just to get it down. I still got to torque it.
This side probably loose too. Oh, they tighten this side at least.
Nah, that was still loose. They hit it with the gun.
Slightly.
This only the 3/8. This ain't even the 1/2 inch.
Come on, big fingers. Find the hole. Bet you the engine don't move no more.
Holy shit.
Making it better, one step at a time.
Oh my God.
Imagine if we would have drove this home.
You wouldn't have made it.
Would have died.
Something would have fell off.
Some for sure would have fell off. For sure.
Like, I'm cheating right now with this.
Bruh, everything was loose. Everything.
I ain't found nothing that wasn't loose yet.
The lug nuts.
Somebody else put the wheels on. Look at this.
Bruh. That's why we had all that play.
It felt like
Bruh, both
death
sides
trap.
loose.
Goddamn death trap.
Alright, so Rick over here adjusting coilover height, right? And this man then showed me the trick to the trade, baby. I don't think I've ever seen it. Did y'all know this little hole right here is for the ratchet? Like, I never knew this. Don't act like y'all know this shit too. You know y'all didn't know about that. Here, put that in there. Look. Bruh.
Look.
We didn't know about this. That's some new shit.
Welcome to it.
No, you seen it here first.
Hopefully.
Unless I'm the only person that didn't know that. All right, as y'all can tell, your boy is back home. So yeah, we ended up actually getting a lot of stuff done on there, fixing a few things. But right now, this is the deciding factor. I think we finally came to a full conclusion on what it is that I want to do as far as this car goes. And with that being said, I am on my way to pick up a T56 right now for that car, which means I am going to be LS3 swapping it. Just looking at all the other options, going with a 351 and doing all this stuff to keep this car to be like Ford or whatever, just like it doesn't make sense to me. For what I want to do, I need something that's going to be super reliable, constantly just running it and getting me seat time. That's going to make the power that I want. And honestly, nothing's going to do that better than the LS3. It's tried and true. It's proven. You guys see, like, my LS3 cars, I have yet to break, and they're all making over 700 horsepower. So, yeah, NA LS3 is what's going to be what the plan is for this thing. I just want something I can just jump in and beat in. I need to stop trying to get so deep into a build and be like, oh, I want to build this to something crazy. Like, figured all that. I need to build something that's going to be reliable and get the maximum amount of seat time. So that's going to be the game plan. So that being said, I'm about to be heading out to wherever this dude stays. And I'm going to be picking up this T56. It's a good price. I can't pass it up. I think it's a GTO T56. So gearing's, I think, a little longer than F-body T56. And the shifter sits further back. But you can buy all that stuff to redo all that. So, yeah, let's go out here and get this T56. All right, boys. Just getting back to the house with the new trends. This is the new T56 that we going to be running on the notchback with the LS3 setup. So I think tonight I'm going to be ordering the AJE tubular K-member and mounts, headers, and everything for the swap. And I think once I get this stuff ordered, I'm probably not going to order anything else. I'm going to start focusing on getting everything together. You can see right here, I have the rear torque tube for it, the panhard bars over there. I'm waiting on the full length subframes. Like I said, I wasn't planning when I started this notchback build. I like literally ordered everything all at once. I think I'm like, I don't even know how much I'm in. I'm in deeper than I should be into this bucket car before we inspected it. But I am deep into it. But I'm just, I'm excited about this build. I'm ready to get the seat time in. So I just been like ODing on everything, just getting everything ordered. But I think the notch is gonna come out dope. But I think I'm gonna take a break for ordering parts after this and start focusing on actually getting everything together. So next step for the notch is once Rick's done, I'm gonna probably take it to Edgar over at 650, let him do the subframe connectors, the rear end, all the bushings and stuff on the rear. What else? Panhard bar, get the torque arm and all that mounted up, reinforce the torque boxes. That way, once it's done there, get everything sitting how it wants to be sitting, get the fitment and everything dialed in. From there, we go to the body shop, get the body kit molded in, get everything primered, and then after that, I think I'll start getting ready to do the LS3. Also need to order a cam kit for the LS3. That way we can get the BTR Stage 3 in. Realistically, I expect this thing to probably make about 490 horsepower. I'm doing the exact same setup that was on my LSA 350Z when it was NA. We made 495, so I think realistically we should make about 480 to 500 horsepower NA would be the goal for that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this up. Call it a day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? We doing more building than driving right now, but it's raining. It's raining for we got like another forecast of just rain the fuck coming on. Like it does just nothing but rain. So trying to do what I can for y'all. But anywho, about to go in here, get the editing. Like always, thank y'all. Love y'all for participating. Thank y'all for always rocking with your boy. You feel me? And chilling, y'all. I'm saying y'all be here watching and y'all. You feel me? Till next time, y'all. Deuces, we out.